On.
Hi everyone, as I said, we would have Tim Gannon, and here we are in Dallas, Texas. Tim Gannon is chef of the iconic Outback Steakhouse and one of the founders. Tim is kind enough to join us as he's here for the convention for the Outback Workers, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Bloomin Onion, and more importantly, a great book that just came out that Tim published. And it's important that if you're a restaurateur, this is a must read. Not a want to read or going to read. This is a must read. A lot of you can relate to it because of what you've gone through in your early struggles in the restaurant business. Tim went through the same kind of things, and he's got a great story to tell. So make sure you pick this up. It's available on Amazon, and I'm sure many other places.
Well, go to outbacktim.com. You can buy the book off 6 different platforms.
Excellent.
Better to buy them off those platforms than Amazon, because Amazon keeps most of the money for themselves.
Well, that's not good. We want Tim to get the money.
Yeah, so outbacktim.com.
Got it.
So, anyway, this is Bloomin' Adventures. These are all the stories of my life that were allowed to happen because of the creation of the Bloomin' Onion. The Bloomin' Onion has over $1.3 billion in sales over 35 years. And has never really been copied by any competition. Why? Why haven't they copied? Because it takes a tremendous commitment to equipment, to the fryers, the oil, to the cleanliness of the oil, because when you put an onion in, it takes up a full fryer. And when that fryer takes all that amount of that flour, it has a lot of burning of the flour. So if you don't filter this oil properly, you get a very inferior quality tasting product. So the cleanliness of oil equates to the quality of the product, especially the quality of the Bloomin' Onion. So this machine here can clean the oil better than any other machine. I highly recommend it because clean oil means a great Bloomin' Onion. And a great Bloomin' Onion is the history of me, is the history of Outback, is the history of everything. We created the onion. 75% of everyone that's into an Outback has a Bloomin' Onion. So it is part and parcel to the experience of a company that's created an empire of, 1,200 restaurants worldwide in 27 countries. So, read the book, and if you're frying and using oil, buy the machine.
Excellent. You want me to ask him anything else? Yeah. Tim, look at his couple questions. We're very disciplined about how you're doing things in life. Somebody that I never had a chance to work with George Pino doing the same things in his restaurants and getting used to this. Did you ever work with him or?
Yeah. George actually operated the first steak and ale on Lemon Avenue, not far from here. And he was my boss in Nashville, Tennessee, when he was with Steak and Ale before Houston's. And I admired George a lot. And he's a fanatic for ingredients, for quality of food, incredible. And George got frustrated with Steak and Ale because of their variance of range of quality and what they were doing with some salad dressings. So he started his own company called Houston's. Probably one of the greatest casual dining restaurant chains in the world.
And he was able to maintain his disciplines. And I felt you had the same discipline.
Total commitment. Total commitment to quality.
And you didn't really have to enforce it because it was just you walk into a room and all of us were doing it and you walk in the development because you were so knowledgeable. How do you pass that knowledge on to people the way you did it?
Well, the way we did it at Outback, we had monthly kitchen meals, serious food teams, where we educated people all across the company on what makes food taste. And if you don't do the meetings and passion and training, you'll never convince people to clean their oil, to make sure that the temperature can be 50 and not 40. All the things that determine the success of a product are, are the things that we had to train. And we did it. We trained every month for 35 years.
As you endeavor with Outback here, consulting with them now, what do you see as the biggest challenges that they face to get their food to the way you used to?
The biggest challenge is price. They have to get their prices in line and bring value back to the public. And they know that. They've been working on it. And I'm helping them find alternatives, good steaks that are thick and Angus and tasty, but not as expensive as American beef. We're looking at Argentine beef, and it's working. It's working for that. They're going to be one of the leaders that sourcing out intermittent beef.
Well, and you talked about the Argentine beef. How did you source that, and what did you think of that?
I started going out in Argentina 25 years ago, and noticed when I went to the steakhouse how good their beef was. It's all black Angus. It's all genetically some of the best beef in the world. And most of their beef is grass fed. Now they do some breeding, but it's the calf size is about 600 pounds, which is half the size of America, which is 1,000 pounds, which means you get a big, thick ribeye.
Yeah, well, one of the things we found during COVID, we brought in a oil town of Buffalo Wales. We brought in a seed soil from South America, Colombia. The Delano family manufactured with formula. And seedless oil is now considered one of the best oils in the world as far as with that. Olive oil with cooking temperatures as high as this, it would still be number one. We've seen this. Our seedless oil from palm seedless oil from formula is considered the best oil in the world. But use that in any restaurants.
I think working with the restaurants in olive oil to try their products, and it's working out pretty well. Yeah.
They can get it to 360.
Yes. They're having a lot of success.
That's. And I got it on technically too, because the price when we've got people. I gotta say this. The Delano family is big into Poland. They've got their own polo players, and they wanted me to make sure I told you how much they admired you and respected, and they're hoping to meet us. And they told them I was going to give a chance to meet them. I was thinking, they said, where are you going to, we want to come and meet. They knew all that. That was pretty cool. Polo obviously is a universal.
Yeah. Number one in the world. Yep. Outback Polo is number one in the world. Every top there was Spain, the silver and the gold without it, Spain, the gold without it, or the North South of the in Palm Beach.
Do you do anything with the companies now?
I admire Polo for business.
Why am I sticking with that?
Safe. It's safe and classic stuff. It's a great school.
It's pretty fun about it.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to add to this?
Matt, good to see you. Good luck with the machine. I think you're spot on. Trying to bring clean oil and you make products about that. It's great because it's all about flavor.
Oh, and you taught us that. And it's staying patient, but you were passionate about the food. It's exciting working with you.
Still there.
And I miss that the way we had our relationship. I never got to spend much time with you, but boy, I felt like I knew you better than you.
Yeah.
And I very much so.
Well, Matt, good luck.
Thanks, Tim. So, I do have something I want to read when you're not busy. It's got degraded post. I just want you to look at it. 10 days around the airplane.